News on Sunday, BS on Monday. It's BS News for this, the first Monday of the professional football season 2013, and away we go. Dateline, blitz for a blitz. As part of his campaign to gather support for an attack on Syria, President Obama conducted interviews with anchors from 6 TV networks, all to be aired tonight. So, if you don't want to watch a pitch for war on television this evening, about the only thing you can do is watch the military channel. Dateline, SWAT, TF. A SWAT team in Pine Bluff, Arkansas shot and killed a 107-year-old man. The 107-year-old suspect reportedly shot several times at police. It's not clear why the man didn't surrender. I mean, even if he had to spend the rest of his life in jail, how long can that be? Dateline, literally. A new study says that Stockton, California is the least literate city in America. Angry Stockton residents immediately replied, "We am not." Dateline, elementary. Scientists have just confirmed the existence of a new element in the periodic table with the atomic number 115. The new element does not have a name yet, but it's very heavy and extremely unstable. So we suggest they name it Glenbeckium.
Get off my phone, you little pinhead!
Yes, go away. Finally, Dateline, MISSIPORN. It turns out that the state where people spend the most time at porn websites is Mississippi. In fairness to Mississippi, people there tended to spend more time at any website that had pictures instead of words. Sorry, I'm being coastally elite. It's BS News for Monday. Have a great week.
And of course, Florida doesn't look at porn. We just look at a map. At least the girls do. We want to see that. Yeah. All right. So I'm following this George Zimmerman story. This is really, really, I mean, it's all fun and games till somebody gets killed. Oh. Yeah. George Zimmerman, he's now out of custody. He was brought into custody. I don't think he was arrested. He was brought into custody today in Lake Mary, Florida, which apparently was where the Bat Cave was. That's where George Zimmerman was hiding out. And I think what got him so disturbed was that his wife filed for divorce and exposed the lair where the Zimmerman had been hiding all this time. So apparently he went over to her parents' house and he threatened her with his hand on his on his gun. And apparently, I don't know, how severe any of this was, but apparently Zimmerman battered her father. That's according to the Lake Mary police. The chief of police said that Shelley Zimmerman, the wife who was found guilty of perjury, okay, she's another beauty. This whole family. You worried about the Assad family? Oh, please. This whole family. Anyway, Shelley Zimmerman was brought in. She pleaded guilty to perjury. They gave her like 1,000 hours of community service. I wonder if that included having to deal with George in any way, because that would be a service to the community. I mean, she could actually take a bullet for somebody else, because apparently he still has his gun and still actually feels invincible. But according to the Lake Mary police chief, Shelley Zimmerman called the police. Oh, I want to hear that 911 call so bad. Called the police and said that her husband had made threats to her family with his hand on his gun, and also alleged that George Zimmerman battered her father, David Dean. This all happened about 3:30 in the afternoon. Shelley Zimmerman and her father were consulting with their attorney to decide whether or not to give a sworn statement to the press or to press charges. The investigation is in its early stages. It's unclear whether George Zimmerman or anyone else will be arrested. No significant injuries suffered in the incident. The gray Honda Ridgeline, similar to the one driven by Zimmerman when he was ticketed last week in Lake Mary. Remember the cop in Texas who pulled him over? He was like right outside of Dallas in the suburb out there. Stop playing with your gun while you drive. Really?